Let's get to check of the weather now with the one, the only Stevie Jacobs. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning, Gigi. G'day, Carlos. We've come down to Sydney Harbour this morning for CEO Dare to Cure for the Children's Cancer Institute. We are asking some of Australia's highest profile CEOs to step way out of their comfort zone and take on a cure to raise money, take on a dare, I should say, to raise money to find a cure for children's cancer. And some of the dares today are going to be quite hair-raising, so stay tuned. We'll show you a little bit of what we're in store for. But first, let's have a look at the weather at your place today. Good morning to you, Cairns. 29 degrees and blue skies on the way today. Townsville will see partly cloudy conditions and a top of 28 degrees today. The Sunshine Coast, partly cloudy and 25. And the same for Brisbane today. The Goldie, some cloud and 24 degrees. And we're seeing a few showers about for Sydney, 22 degrees. Canberra, 18 and partly cloudy in Melbourne today, 16 degrees. A chilly day for Hobart, 14 and showers on the way. Partly cloudy for Adelaide, 16 degrees today. Perth, some showers, a top of 19. And we'll see blue skies today in the Alice, 26 degrees. And also Darwin, mostly sunny and 33 degrees today. CEO, Dare to Cure. What are some of your biggest fears? What about jumping in a bath filled with ice? Or possibly being covered with giant pythons, walking on fire, walking on broken glass, maybe shaving your head or getting a tattoo? All of that is going to be happening live on air this morning as part of our Dare to Cure. Now, the target is to raise $450,000. We are just short of $400,000 already. So if you would like to help out, all you've got to do is jump online, ceodaretocure.org.au. And we're going to fight hard this morning and do some pretty crazy things to try to find a cure for children's cancer. Georgie, Carlos, what are your biggest fears? Have a think about it.
Leaving my microphone on when I'm in the loo.
Oh, yes.
In the loo.
Leaving your microphone on while you're on air.
That's up there as well.
Well,
Good to have you back, Stevie.
Yeah, we faced our fears a little earlier in the year, didn't we?
Yeah, that big snake.
I think we've done our bit for TV, but that's going to make for very good viewing, Stevie Jacobs.
Come on,
Thank
CEOs. Lift.
All right, let's get ahead of weather now with Stevie Jacobs. Hey, Steve.
Good morning to you. If you hate snakes, then look away now, because we're down at Sydney Harbour this morning for CEO Dare to Cure. We're taking some of Australia's biggest CEOs and putting them way outside their comfort zone. This morning we have James Spenceley, Chairman of Airtasker, who is in the glass cabinet right now. He has raised $58,000 for the Children's Cancer Institute. $40,000 came from a personal donation. He's aiming to raise over $60,000. He is going to have two pythons that weigh 10 kilograms each thrown on top of him for a period of 1 minute. The snakes just got here and they're a little bit rattled, so I hope you're feeling okay there, James. And that's going to happen right after we go to the skies and take a little look around the country this morning, see what's happening outside your place. G'day, Queensland. Sunny conditions for Cairns, Townsville and Hamilton Island today. Partly cloudy through Rockhampton, Gladstone, Charleville, Bundaberg, Maryborough and Noosa, all in the 20s today. And some late showers and storms for Toowoomba, a top of 24 degrees. New South Wales, some showers and possible storms for Tamworth, 24, Newcastle, 23 and Gosford, 22. And some showers around for the remainder. Wollongong on 20 today. Victoria, sunny in Mildura today and 18 degrees. A little cloud for Bendigo and some showers for Sales, 16 and Warrnambool, 14 degrees. Into Tassie now. Showers for Launceston and Strahan and 15 with rain easing in Swansea today. Into South Australia, possible early showers around for Mount Gambier today, 15. Some cloud in Port Lincoln and Ceduna. And Cooper Pedy, 20 degrees, mostly sunny today. In the west, showers for Albany and 16. Partly cloudy for Geraldton, 19 degrees. Sunshine for the remainder. We'll see Port Hedland and Broome on 31 degrees. In the Northern Territory today, mostly sunny for Yulara, Darwin, Alice Springs, Katherine, Nhulunbuy. A little early fog, then finding up to a top of 31 degrees. OK, 1 minute on the clock in 3, 2, 1. Let's get the pythons in on James Spenceley this morning. He has to spend 1 minute inside with these two giant pythons this morning. Now, I'll just have a little chat to Rick here. Rick, tell us about the snakes. Are these dangerous snakes?
No, these are just two olive pythons. One's called Smooch and one's called Olivia.
Smooch and Olivia?
Yes.
OK, so what's the biggest concern with olive pythons?
They do crow. They can constrict.
OK, so they're constricting pythons. Let's get a close-up of James down here and just... Mate, how are you feeling?
Look, it's an unusual experience. I've got one under my back, so I'm just making sure I don't squash him. I'm a bit more worried about him.
The good news is that you're halfway there already.
That's good.
Now, we've got one of the snakes that actually seems to be wriggling down underneath your legs and up your back at the moment.
Yeah, that's the one.
It is writhing down through your arms.
Yeah.
How do you feel about snakes?
Oh, I'm not a huge fan. I don't have a massive phobia, but, you know, probably wouldn't have ever thought I'd be this close to some. All over me.
Well, let me tell you, your phobia is over because you have just done 1 minute with two 10-kilogram diamond pythons. Let's give James a big round of applause. That is dare number one out of the way. $58,000, including a personal donation from James himself of $40,000. Another round of applause for that.
Wow.
And we are trying to raise money to find a cure for children's cancer. If you would like to help out, our main target this morning is $450,000. Just go to ceodaretocure.org.au. And I'll just keep talking because while I'm talking, they're not going to pull the snakes out. And James is probably absolutely pooping himself this morning because he's nearly up to twice the amount of time that he was supposed to spend with
Feels
these
like a long
snakes.
minute.
And one of them seems to be constricting in all the wrong places this morning. So, mate, congratulations to you. That is a fantastic effort. Let's grab the pythons and let this man have a little bit of a rest and celebrate his dare to cure this morning. OK, we'll be back with a whole heap more crazy stuff live from Sydney Harbour. CEO, Dare to Cure. Way to go, James
Love it.
Spenceley!
Well done to him, too.
Huge effort. Huge effort.
Thanks, big snakes.
All right, let's check in now with Stevie. And you're raising awareness about a very important cause this morning for us, Stevie.
Yeah, we're checking out CEO Dare to Cure this morning for the Children's Cancer Institute, and this is what it's all about. We've got beautiful little Lulu here this morning, and she is a children's cancer warrior. How you doing?
Good.
You good? You got your little Supergirl outfit on this morning because the mums of these kids and the dads go through absolute hell, and the things that they will do to raise money and support their children and others is incredible. So Lulu's mum, Josie, is here right now, and we've got one of the tattoo artists from Little Tokyo. And what's getting done, Lulu?
My mum's getting a tattoo.
Oh my gosh! And what's the tattoo of?
It's riding.
It's something that you designed, isn't it? Have a look at this. This is the design of the tattoo that Lulu came up with, and that just will absolutely tear your heart apart. We never give up, Mummy. So Josie is now getting a tattoo live on air to raise money for the Children's Cancer Institute. We'll find out a little bit more about why this is so important and how you can help after we have a look at the weather maps around the country this morning. Mostly sunny in Cairns, 29. Cloud about today for Townsville. Sunshine Coast and Brisbane, cloudy and 25. The Gold Coast, partly cloudy and 24. Wet weather on the way for Sydney, 22, and Canberra, 18 degrees. And a little cloud for Melbourne, 16. Showers today for Hobart, 14. A little cloud for Adelaide, 16 degrees. Wet weather for Perth, 19, 26 atop for the Alice, sunny, and Darwin, mostly sunny, and 33 degrees. On the rainfall map, showers over the south-west of WA, eastern Victoria and New South Wales, and the far southeast of Queensland. Also some thunderstorms possible near the New South Wales-Queensland border, and some early rain for eastern Tasmania with showers elsewhere. OK, how do you feel about your mummy getting a tattoo this morning?
Normal.
Normal? Are you feeling pretty proud of her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing something pretty amazing, isn't she? Let's see how Mummy's going over there. Hey, Josie, how's
Hi.
it feeling?
Fantastic, Stephen.
A little bit painful?
Exactly what I want to be doing this time of the morning on a Friday.
So listen, why is it so important for you to be a part of this challenge?
To be honest, Stephen, the pain I'm going through right now is nothing in comparison to the pain that brave kids like Lulu go through on a daily basis whilst undergoing cancer treatment. I'm doing this to raise money for Children's Cancer Institute so that we can one day save all children from cancer.
Beautiful.
That is absolutely amazing. And Professor Michelle Haber is here this morning from the Children's Cancer Institute. What's so important about what's happening today?
This is incredibly important. There are 1,000 young people, children and adolescents diagnosed with cancer every year in Australia. And despite huge advances in medical research, still 3 of those children die every week. That's 3 children too many. This is the commonest cause of death in children in our country. And at Children's Cancer Institute, we're dedicated to doing the research that is going to develop the new treatments, the new answers, that is going to take those survival rates from 3 to 2 to 1 to 0 children dying with cancer. But we can only do that with the help of the community. So all of these fabulous CEOs who are here today, who are going through these dares to raise money to support us, that's going to pay for the scientists that allow us to do the research that is going to lead to one day every child being cured of cancer.
And if you would like to help out, go to ceodaretocure.org.au. And talk about dedication, Professor Michelle Haber is going to get a tattoo shortly as well so she can raise money. So big round of applause for beautiful Lulu and Josie, Professor Michelle Haber, and you, my lovely, are a super girl. We're so proud.
Brilliant stuff there this morning,
Lovely
Stevie.
stuff.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, it's all about the research, isn't it?
Yeah, sure is.
All right, time now for the weather. Here's another generous soul. We love him to bits. Stevie Jacobs, good morning again.
What's doing?
Good morning to you. We are doing CEO Dare to Cure this morning. One of the frostier dares this morning in Sydney Harbour is submersing yourself in a bath full of ice. We've got the Children's Cancer Institute ambassadors, Lulu and Ted, who are filling up the ice bath at 4 degrees. We've got Dan and Sophia, who are about to jump in. They've got to do it for 30 seconds, which is happening right after we have a look at the weather around the country this morning. And as you can see, they are very nervous. Mostly sunny for Cairns, say 29 degrees. Some cloud for Townsville, Sunshine Coast. Brisbane and the Gold Coast, showers around for Sydney, 22, and Canberra, 18 degrees. Melbourne, some cloud and 16, and wet weather for Hobart, a top of 14 degrees. Adelaide, cloudy and 16, showers for Perth, 19 degrees. Alice Springs, blue skies and 26, and Darwin, sunny and 33 degrees. Okay, on your marks, get set, and go. Let's put 30 seconds on the clock. We've got Dan from Red Cape Hotel Group. Oh, and Sophia from INS Career Management. Dan has gone straight in, straight under. That is a massive brain freeze. How are you feeling?
Good. Good.
Good. What does it feel like? 4 degrees in the ice bath, submerged.
It's really, really good.
I think Dan's a little bit lost for words. Sophia, how are you doing over there?
Dying.
Well, let me just tell you, you can only die for one more second. You have absolutely nailed it. Round of applause for Dan and Sophia. We have just clocked over the $400,000 mark. We are aiming at $450,000. If you want to donate, go to ceodaretocure.org.au. Dan Brady, well done.
Hanging around in there.
Oh, oof, where are the heaters? Quick.
Looks like one of Dickie's drinks on a Friday night.
What?
It's that big.
Oh, good stuff, Stevie. We're loving these pranks. Raising money for a great cause for research into kids' cancer.
Sure
Thank
is.
you so much.
Thank you, Stevie. All right, it's time now for the weather with Stevie Jacobs, who's huge as well. Stevie, good morning.
Thank you, Carlos. Good morning. We're checking out CEO Dare to Cure this morning, raising money for the Children's Cancer Institute. CEOs are being taken out of their comfort zone, like these guys from Bayfields and CEO magazine. On the count of 3, boys, 1, 2, 3. We call them the Red Hot Chili Peppers this morning. Take it away. These guys are going to be swallowing a bird's eye ghost pepper. Now, on the Scoville heat measurement for chilies, this rates 800,000. I don't know what that means, but it sounds ridiculously hot. The eyes are watering. And how's it feeling, fellas? There we go. They're starting to kick in. We'll cut back and see how these boys are doing after we have a look at the weather, which is probably not as hot as it is for these fellas this morning. Doing a great job. Let's have a look at 5 days in Brisbane. Some showers about tomorrow and then sunny across Sunday and Monday. Sydney, some showers about on Saturday, 18 degrees, and blue skies for Sunday. Melbourne, Saturday, some cloud and 17. Sunday, cloudy and 18 degrees. Sunshine for Tuesday and 23. In Adelaide, a bit of cloud today and tomorrow. Finding up on Sunday, a top of 19 degrees. In Perth, we've got some showers about today and tomorrow, and Sunday should be mostly sunny and a top of 22 degrees. Okay, we've got the barbers in from Grand Royal Barbers this morning, and a group of CEOs who are going to be dared to shave their heads bald, including Deborah Singer, who has one of the funkiest haircuts I've ever seen. It is going to be a shame to ruin this, but why don't we start with a reverse mohawk? Now, the great thing about Deborah, who's the CEO for Freedom and Fantastic Furniture, is that her company is going to dollar match all of the money that she raises. So if you want to help out, we've already hit $400,000 this morning. Go to ceodaretocure.org.au, check out Deborah's page and donate, and all of the money will be doubled by her company. So it's a big thank you to all of the CEOs down here this morning who are looking sensational this morning. Some good scones there. And let's just quickly, before we throw back, you'll just check out how the Red Hot Chili Peppers are going over here. How you feeling, boys?
Fantastic.
Yeah, that sums it up, I think. All right, stay tuned. We've got a bit of fun walking coming up live from Sydney Harbour for CEO Dare to Cure. Cop it up, fellas.
What about Deborah there, just with having her hair shaved off? She's a beautiful face, hasn't she? But that is an awesome thing for her to do. Just really terrific stuff.
Stevie Jacobs. Crawling. It's been a big week.
Good morning. We are rolling and we're ready to go. And so are our CEOs. We're checking out CEO Dare to Cure this morning. And our CEOs are about to walk over 200 smash bottles of wine and alcohol, looking like a Monday morning at Dickie's place. Now, the trick to this is to let all of your stress go, be confident, and walk slowly. So let's do it. These guys and girls are raising money for the Children's Cancer Institute. Our target is $450,000. Oh, listen to that glass crack underneath the feet. $450,000 is our target. At the moment, we are just over $400,000. So if you'd like to help out, go to ceodaretocure.org.au. OK, we've got one down. And if you think that is terrifying, this is like an obstacle course of horror, because after this, they then have to walk over 400-degree hot coals. We'll check that out in just a moment. But first, let's see what's going on with the weather at your place today. And we are seeing sunshine in Cairns, top of 29 degrees. Partly cloudy conditions on the way for Townsville, 28. Sunny coast in Brisbane, 25. And the Gold Coast, 24 degrees. Some showers about in Sydney, 22. And Canberra, 18 degrees. Showers for Hobart also, and 14. Melbourne, 16 the top today with a little bit of cloud about. Cloud for Adelaide and a top of 16 also. Showers for Perth and 19 degrees today. In Alice Springs, sunny and a top of 26 degrees. And Darwin, mostly sunny today and a top of 33 degrees. OK, we've got 3 CEOs who've made their way across the broken glass. And if you look down here, you can see the red hot coals under here, around about 400 degrees. Now, we are live on Sydney Harbour this morning with the hot coal walking. The tip here is to go fast, don't dawdle, don't take any phone calls halfway through, keep walking, and the Sydney Harbour is just there if you get a little bit too hot, OK? Here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Let the stress go, be confident, nice and hot.
Easy.
Here we go, this is what it's all about. This is what our CEOs are doing this morning as a part of raising money for the Children's Cancer Institute. Big round of applause there. And all of the money goes towards research into children's cancer, and we are hoping to have no children's cancer in the future. It is possible, they say, but we just need money for research. If you would like to help out these CEOs and the Children's Cancer Institute, just go to ceodaretocure.org.au. Donate generously. Have a great weekend, and I'll be back. I'll see you live on Monday morning on Today.
Gee, I'd love to see you go across those coals in your Italian loafers.
Nothing to it, Carlos. Jesus! Get me to the harbour!
We didn't ask for the Irish gig, did we? Oh, good.
Stevie J. I love that guy. I just love him.
We adore him. All of Australia adores him.
Good cause, too.
Indeed. Coming up.